everyone, this is Flynn, and today we're going to talk about mods. As you know, weapon and armor mods are modifications that go in the 3 slots at the top of your weapons and your armor. If you level them every single day and pay attention just like you do with your mastery, these things will be an incredible asset to you and really permanently increase your strength. If you don't pay attention to them, or if you neglect leveling them, you will fall short. You will be behind the curve. At level 15, everyone should have at least level 10 mods. That's what's acceptable when you're talking about high competition inside the Sandcastle server. Leveling these mods takes materials that you can buy from the mall and gather at other places. I'm going to quickly go over how you get these things, as you need to be doing this every single day. Just like getting your duty chests to increase your mastery, you must be getting these weapons and armor material every single day in order to increase the level of your weapon and armor mods. This has to be a priority. It is just as important as leveling your mastery, if not more. The easiest way to buy weapon and armor mods is through the mall. You can buy 10 per day using federal credits and gold bars. Also, if you go over to the daily option, you will find either 2 weapon or 2 armor mods for sale there for either federal credit or gold bars. The other way that you should be going and doing it is the obvious way, through the armor store in your camps downtown and the weapons store in the same place. Also, the Nancy Drill Badge vendor sells both every single day. You should be collecting these every single day. Those are the easy ones to get. There's also ones that are sold through just about every single event. If you go into the training market, you'll find them for whatever the training currency is. Go ahead and do that. You need to be getting these things. These are very important. The furniture doesn't matter. The furniture will change all the time. Nothing else matters. Get the weapon and armor mods that you can. You need these. They're just as important as your duty chests. Also, be on the lookout for other ways to get materials. In this event that I'm showing you here, you can get level 3 weapon and armor mods once a day. That's incredibly gifting. Yes, it costs 100 federal credit, but if you have it, you should get it. That is worth it. That's big. This event that we're in has actually been very helpful with weapon and armor materials, because they've been giving them out with the kites and the lanterns and doing the balloons and all the other activities at the festival. You need to keep an eye out for these things and understand what's going on so you don't miss out on easy materials. Now we need to get into what to do with all these materials. Now, we all understand, pump these materials into your mods and you get better. No, it's a little bit more than that. It's actually a lot more than that. Depending on what you're getting ready for is what you should center your mods to. Me, I PvE just as hard as I PvP. So I want to make sure that I have a good setup. Going level 10s across the board, or whatever you can get it to all the way across the board, is ineffective. It does not put your mods where they need to be. Let's use a basis like we've used before. I'm getting ready for the camp boss. I want my mods to be centered to be useful mostly to the camp boss. That means that I want my stock to be as high a level as I could possibly get it. Then, because damage bonus does not work on the camp boss, I want my aim assist to be as high as it can get underneath the stock. Then I want my muzzle to come next, and then my tassel, then my sculpture. Now the knob is something that should be set at a level to make your auxiliary, which should be a saw blade, get to AP of 105. That means if your saw blade's AP is 99, you need a level 6 knob to get that AP up to 105. That's so when you wear it as an auxiliary, it will give you 11 AP. Now, you can have your auxiliary at 12 AP with a saw blade. If you have a high enough AP saw blade and a high enough mod level of your knob to get it up to 115, then it will round up to 12 AP. We found that out. It's extremely expensive. It's a very pay to win thing. You're really only going to get that if you're pay to win and can spare the materials. Don't prioritize that. Your stock and your aim assist come first. Stock first, aim assist second. Nothing else matters. Don't blow all of your materials just to get your knob up to that level, to get your auxiliary to 115. It's not worth it. Trust me. I tried. It's not worth it. So I'm going to show you how I do it exactly. What you're going to do is run over to your repair station. Make sure you have a lot of space in your inventory and start breaking down your mods. Take them off your weapon, take them off your auxiliary, and pull them all the way down. Using the repair station, you're going to dismantle every single mod except for your stock all the way down to level 1. From there, you're going to pump your stock all the way up as high as you can possibly get it. But you want to make sure that you don't proceed past 0 experience into the highest level you can get it. Mind you, if that highest level makes it so you only have a few mods or materials left, then don't do it. You're going to go to the next highest up. For me, I can almost get my mods on my stock up to level 13, but then I don't have any materials left for anything else. That's not worth it. I'm going to put my stock at level 12. That way I have plenty of materials for everything else. So watch me, I'm going to do it right now. My stock goes up to level 12. Now, as I'm doing it, I'm not just pumping everything until it hits 12. I'm gradually using every single mod all the way from, the high level materials all the way down until level 1, so that I do not break over 0 experience into level 12. That makes it so I have the maximum amount of materials that I need for all the other ones. Now that I have my stock to level 12 with 0 experience in, I'm going to do the same thing with my aim assist. I'm going to get it as high as I possibly can without going into going past 0, and then I'm going to stop and do the same thing with the muzzle, the tassel, the sculpture, and then my knob. It's already at a preset level that I need it, so I don't need to worry about that. So watch, and here I go on the rest. Now for your armor mods. These are much more simple. It's pretty straightforward. Your cotton layer, your steel layer, then your chain. Your health is always going to be the most impactful for you, and the crit immunity is always useful. Yes, in the infected invasion and camp boss, crit immunity really plays no part, but that's where the health comes in. Armor is very useful, but health is always first. And crit immunity in PvP is very, very impactful. In PvP, a crit is what's going to do the most damage to you. That's what players are looking for. And on high level PvP, crit is high. So you're getting crit almost every single time that you're getting hit. If you have crit immunity, that means life. Make sure that's the highest it can possibly be. Cotton layer, steel layer, chain layer. Level your cotton to the highest, just like you did with your stock. Then do the steel, then the chain. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and that doesn't change. Now that my mods are set, I am ready for anything. I do have a few things to talk about before we're all done. First thing, never split your mods. A lot of players have lower level mods that don't cost as much, that are for your sniper rifles and stuff like that. That's not worth it. Don't split your mods. You are taking away from your main weapon's damage by having something staying stagnant in your sniper rifle. If you need to switch to your sniper rifle, it only takes a few seconds to switch mods. Get used to doing that. Do not take away from your damage by just being lazy. Don't be lazy. Also, another thing, for PvP and the infected invasion, damage bonus is useful. So your prioritization in your mods changes. Your stock is still number one for your weapon. Your stock will always be number one. But because damage bonus works, your muzzle comes number two. Then your aim assist. Then, because damage bonus works, sculpture. Then tassel. And then obviously the knob stays at that preset value to get you that next AP level up. I hope this video helped you. I know it's a shorter one than we usually do, but I think it's very, very important that everyone knows how to use materials for their mods and levels them up correctly. Please, if you want more like this, like and subscribe. I'll keep pumping them out. Thank you guys, and as always, if you have any questions, click the Discord link in the description below and I'll help you out. Just ask me. I'm here for you.